UFC Paris IMAVOV versus BORRALHO watch party. Bolagioki. Great first round. Round two's about to start. Get this shit. Let's go, Bolagioki. Let's go. Round two. Let's go, Bolaji. Do not let me down, boy. Do not let me down, Bolaji. He going to know. He going to know the fufu. He's going to eat fufu now. I just don't think Mason Jones is all that good. Mason Jones got good jabs. One, two from Jones. Sparta kick from Jones. A Welsh Spartan. Failed spinning elbow from Oki. And Mason Jones tried to go for his own. I think Mason Jones is going to win. Oh, he's got the takedown. Get it down. Get him down. Oh, shit. He fucks it up. Oh, lateral drop. Maybe. Is Mason Jones actually good? Is Mason Jones actually good? He's tough. This is a great fight so far. Mason Jones has a big ass. What's up, Sugar Show 03? Yo, yo. Full mount for Mason Jones. Slicing elbows from Mason Jones. He's gonna beat him. Nigeria, no. You're supposed to have the melanin points, man. No. The elbows. The ref's gonna stop it any second. No. No, Bolagioki. Bolagioki, no. No, Bolaji. They're gonna stop it. Stop the fight. Stop the fight. They stopped it. Mason Jones wins. Fuck. The Welshman. What a comeback, man. Mason Jones just elbowed him to death. Fuck. I wanted to pick Bolagioki because of the melanin points, man. I didn't think Mason Jones looked all that good against Jeremy Stevens, but it's a tough motherfucker. Damn, man. Yo, what's going on, Jimmy Hales? Jimmy Hales. Bolagioki, let me change his name. That was a bad pick. Fuck. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 wrong so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 wrong, 6 right. We're going to get Bukowskis. We're going to get Ruffy. IMAVOV is... And I thought Welsh can't fight. I know, man. Because Jeremy Stevens... Like, the Jeremy Stevens fight wasn't good for Mason Jones. And I thought, because, you know, he's a black French fighter, Bolagioki. I thought it was going to be like a favorable matchup for him in his country, but Mason Jones, tough motherfucker. Tough motherfucker, man. Great comeback. That Kimura attempt, too. Let me see, Let me see if we get the Mason Jones dog. Let's see if we get the clip. No, not yet. That was a great fight. That was a great fucking fight. I swear, if Paul Craig submits Modestas Bukauskas, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go fucking crazy if that happens. Paul Craig can't keep getting away with it. If Paul Craig loses this next fight, they have to cut him. Because that's like, what, 3 fights in a row lost? I know the Bellato shit was unfortunate, but they have to cut him. Look at this. Brendan Allen, Barrio, Bo Nickel. I know the Bellato shit was, you know, Bellato's a pussy for faking it, but Modestas Bukauskas, he's not that great either. He got fucked up by Khalil. Three-fight win streak. Marcin Prachnio, Rafael Cerqueira, that's the chinny Brazilian. The other guy, there's 2. There's Cerqueira, and then there's the guy that just fought, Brenson Ribeiro. And then Ian Cutelaba. They need to do Ian Cutelaba versus Zhang Mingyang. That's what they need to do. Tybura is ranked 7, and the guy that he just lost to was it was his UFC debut. So you get the number ranked 7 guy in the whole world loses to a guy who just debuted, and I picked Tybura to win because we've seen guys in the heavyweight division come up like that where it's their UFC debut and they lose. We saw it with recently against Martin Buday and Marcus Pachecha. And I picked Marcus Pachecha foolishly. So I thought it was going to be another situation like that where the new guy is just going to get beat. But hey, apparently Ante Delija was training with Aspinall's team, so that's where he got the speed. That's where he got the power. what can I say? It was a good win. But he's like 36 or 35. He's already old. I don't see he's got a strong future in the heavyweight division. Paul Craig better not get away with it. That's all I'm going to say. Let's see right here. Yeah. Ante Delija. Apparently in the regional scene or wherever he was fighting, was he PFL? Yeah, he was PFL. Apparently he was doing really good, and he beat the big Brazilian. Bruno, not Ferreira. Yeah, this guy, Renan Ferreira, the guy that Francis Ngannou beat up. I'll be honest, I don't watch PFL all that much. I did watch that fight, but apparently this guy's good. Croatian, the new Mirko Krokop. Who can he fight next? Curtis Blades, I guess. Curtis Blades isn't going to fight anybody in the top right now. He's already fought Aspinall. He's fought Pavlovich. He's fought Volkov. I think he's fought Volkov twice. Pretty sure. Did fight Curtis Blades. Did he fight Volkov twice, or was it just once? He's fought Jailton Almeida. There's nobody else for Curtis Blades to fight. That's why they put him up against Rizvan Kuniev. Volkov. Oh, he just fought him once. But Volkov's already fighting Jailton Almeida. So, yeah, put him... Do Ante Delija versus Curtis Blades, because that's the only fight that makes sense at this point. If it's middleweight, Paul Craig is even more trash. True. But this one's at light heavyweight, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Paul Craig is just... I can't believe he's still fighting, man, in the UFC. Curtis Blades. Or they might do him against Waldo. If Jiri moved weight classes, do you want him to move up or down? I think he's fine at light heavyweight. I think he could move to middleweight, but I think he would just be too skinny. He wouldn't have the power. And if he could move up to heavyweight, but why? Heavyweight's such a shallow, dead division, really. I mean, besides the top 5, everything down below, like number 6 and down, I don't care for. I care for Derek Lewis just because he's funny and, you know, I'll tune in for a main event knockout, but do you care for Mick Parkin? Do you care for Rizvan Kuniev? I don't. Do you care for Spivak? Tai Tuivasa needs to be cut out. He's like on a 5-fight losing streak. I think Yuri, if Yuri beats Khalil Roundtree, they're going to give him the next title shot against Ankalaev. Because I do predict Ankalaev will beat Pereira in the rematch. So I think Ankalaev will probably knock out Pereira this time. I just have a feeling. Ankalaev, very stoic individual, very disciplined. Pereira, he's not a Westerner, but still, I feel like Pereira's in that mindset now where he's already made it big. He's already made so much money. He's got the fame. And he kind of let it get to his head. And he's also old at this point. And he's just messing around. Like, he's letting his feet being sniffed by Nina Drama. He just seems like he's not there anymore. He doesn't have that aura anymore. And I think he's going to get knocked out brutally. So, yeah. IMAVOV's getting his hands wrapped. Alex doesn't seem to take it seriously anymore. The hunger's gone. That's exactly it. He's beaten so many guys. He's already cemented himself. I mean, even Bruce Buffer announced him as the one, the only. He's done it all, and he's about to be 38, I'm pretty sure. Whereas Ankalaev, if you've listened to his interviews, his ambitions are higher. He says he wants to fight 2 more times at light heavyweight, then he's going to move up to heavyweight. And at that point, he would probably beat Pereira in the rematch. He would beat Yuri or Khalil if Khalil wins. I don't think Khalil's going to win, but he'll beat Yuri. Then he'll move up to beat Tom Aspinall, because at that point, Tom Aspinall is probably not going to have any viable opponents at heavyweight. He'll beat Cyril Gane. He'll probably beat Volkov in the rematch, and then there's really nobody left. So, I agree with you 100%. And yeah, Alex Pereira is 38. He turned 38 in July. Welcome to the stream. We've got a few people here. We've got 4 people. One of my videos just completely blew up, and I gained like 40 subs in one day, which is crazy. I got 7,000 views on my Johnny Walker knockout compilation, which is great. For those that are new, I created this channel about 2 months ago, so we're on the grind, starting off small, and yeah, we're gonna keep going. Where are you from, Jimmy? Are you from the US, UK, Australia? Fight's gonna start any second. Europe. Be more specific. What country? I know all the countries in Europe. I'm like one of the few Americans that's actually good in geography. Most Americans are really stupid when it comes to geography. I'm just using this as a radio at the moment. Let me know if I miss anything, please. I'll let you know. It's in commercial break right now, but I'm sure the fighters are walking in the octagon at the moment. North Macedonia, wow. That is very specific. I don't know much about North Macedonia. I just know it's right above Greece, and that's where Alexander the Great was from. North Macedonia. Very small country. Yeah, I don't know much about North Macedonia. That's where Volk's dad is from. Huh, I didn't know that. I thought, because Volkanovski, I knew he had like Greek influence. I just figured he was a Greek immigrant from, that came to Australia. But I didn't know he was actually from North Macedonia. That's cool. I know like there's a sizable Greek immigrant community in Australia. So, yeah, fight's about to start. Both fighters are in the octagon. I'll get the timer ready. Paul Craig. Paul Craig, you motherfucker, if you get away with this shit, I swear to God. Lithuania versus Scotland. I'm a Scottish warrior. His mother is Greek. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, you look at his face. He's got like a very Southern European face. His features are very Southern European looking. Paul Craig's gonna get starched. Come on. Bear Jew, come on. Starch this motherfucker. Modestus Bukowskis. The fighters are ready. He's going to try to pull guard or some bullshit. If Modestus obliges and takes it to the ground, he's an idiot and he deserves to get subbed. Fight's going to start in like 10 seconds or so. Fight's on. Round 1. Modestus Bukowskis versus Paul Craig. He charges in. I mean, he's just so like Paul Craig is so chinny. You just knock him out. Dude, Modestus's thighs are so fucking big, man. Paul Craig goes for a body kick. It whiffs. Leg kick from Bukowskis. Modestus on the clinch against the cage. Just elbow him. They're just kneeing each other up against the cage. Nothing's happening. I hope this doesn't become another 3-round snooze fest. I thought, Modestus, he's got decent knockout power. I mean, he starched the Cerquera guy in like 1 round. But he had a shitty performance against Kutelaba. Leg kick from Craig. Another one from Bukowskis. Spinning back kick from Craig. Ooh, big shot from Modestus. Another spinning back kick from Craig. Leg kick from Craig. Not much is happening. It's another snoozer already. He goes for a head kick. It misses. He's going for oblique kicks. That's scary because the oblique kicks have fucked up Bukowskis before. Goes for a knee. Up against the cage. I really don't know why this is this is the 3rd fight. This is the feature fight. They made this the feature fight. Both unranked light heavyweights. Both coming off of really horrible, boring performances. None of them are even French. You know, you'd think I was like, find a French guy, but no. They could have done the Charrier guy that knocked out Nate Landwehr. They could have put him on this card. They could have put so many other French dudes on this card. But no. We have to sit through this torture. Just up against the cage in the clinch. The crowd's booing, as they should. He tries to pull guard. Oh, they fucks up. Beat his ass. Let's go. Beat his ass. You got 25 seconds. He tries to pull guard. Smash his head in. Cut this motherfucker from the UFC forever, please. Beat him now. It's your last chance. He's not going to do it. You know the motherfucker's going to pull guard. Get some last elbows in. Oh, that was a big elbow. He knocked him out. He knocked him out at the last second. There we fucking go. Okay, he's redeemed. He's redeemed. Let's fucking go. Modestas Bukauskas. He knocks him out at the last second as the bell rings with one big elbow. Cut this motherfucker from the UFC. We don't want to see him ever again. Cut that Scottish fraud forever. Pull guard. What a dumbass. Oh my God. Complete redemption. Complete redemption. Goodbye, Paul Craig. Fighter removed. Paul Bear Jew Craig. Forever. Please. I beg you. Dana. Literally at the last second. What a great last second thing, man. Okay, that was redeemed. I'm glad that was the feature fight. I didn't think he was going to get it. Dude, that's hilarious, man. It's just one big giant elbow, cuts him open, and he's knocked out. He can't even get back up. Oh, dude, that was an easy Bukauskas pick. Let me put his name green. That was easy, man. That was fucking... Oh, dude. Look at this. Bing! I can't show the stream or else my channel's going to get deleted, but we'll find it on Twitter. If someone's got the clip on Twitter. That was a vicious elbow. Back-to-back elbows. Mason Jones beat him with elbows, and now Bukauskas. So Modestas Bukauskas on a 4-fight win streak, man. He's on a 4-fight win streak. Put him up against a ranked fighter now. They could do Zhang Mingyang, it's off a loss. They could do Nikita Krylov. They could do Volkan Oezdemir if they really want to push him up. This is how I imagine what Paddy would do if he fought Ilya. I know. It's very satisfying to watch. I made a video about that. I really want Paddy Pimblett to lose. And I want Paddy Pimblett to lose in brutal fashion. I want him to be like Bryce Mitchell after he lost to Josh Emmett. I want him to have seizures and convulsions as he's looking up at the ceiling. And he's just twitching out. I really don't like Paddy Pimblett. And not like... It's not hatred. I don't like the way he looks. I don't like the way he talks. I hate his style of fighting. He's been given old men to climb up the rankings. I don't like Paddy. Scoozers don't get knocked out, lad. We don't get knocked out. You're going to get knocked out, Patty. There's no more places to run. No more old men. You're either going to fight Arman or you're going to fight Gaethje. And either of those two guys fuck you up, Patty. I don't want to fight Arman, lad. He's a little midget, lad. I want to fight Ilya. Who does he call out? The Baltic fucking Gladiator. Let's fucking go, Modestus. He wants the top 15, yeah. 4 wins. He's a British fighter. He's got a British accent, but he's from Lithuania. Give him top 15, dude. Zhang Mingyang's number 15, right? Yeah. Give him... Let me see if I can zoom in this shit. Nikita Krylov is off 2 back-to-back losses. I don't think they've fought before. Oh, it's the end of the road for Paul Craig. Retire. Good. I will always enjoy Paul Craig putting that armbar on Jamal Hill, but other than that, he's just been a horrible fighter. Put him up against Nikita or Volkan Oezdemir. I don't think Volkan Oezdemir is fighting anybody soon. Paul's waiting for his retirement speech. Yeah, he's retiring. Well, now I feel like an asshole. I feel like an asshole now, trash talking Paul Craig because he's retiring now, but he's old. Thank you for the memories. Goodbye, Paul Craig. Time to pull guard on your wife. Time to start pulling guard on the security guard and the bouncers when you enter the club. No more pulling guard on anybody else. R.I.P. to the Bear Jew. Oh, man. I feel sad now. That's it for Paul Craig. No more Paul Craig fights. No. No, dude. He puts his gloves on the ground. No. The Bear Jew. Oh, that was a great outcome to the fight. Let me see if we can see it here. Here it is. Let's see the elbow. Boom! It was that one. He just knocked out cold. It calls off the fight. Holy shit. Damn. Pulling guard Paul Craig's once devastating move has now led to his demise. I know. Time to call it a career. The body kick of doom isn't cutting anymore. Modestus Bukauskas 4-fight win streak. Great win from him. Back-to-back elbows. Co-main event is next. Roofy versus BSD. The only one to beat Big Onk. True. People forget, man. People forget. The only guy to beat Big Onk. And in a similar fashion, he beat him in the very last second, right when the bell rang. Isn't that ironic? He dies by the bell, and he lives by the bell. Such is the name of the game. Co-main event, let's go, Roofy. Let's fucking go, Roofy. Fuck BSD. Fuck France. The French crowd is horrible. Like, they boo everybody that isn't French. They have good, like, chants. They sing, and it's like a very atmospheric audience, and that's what I like, but they just boo the shit out of everybody that isn't French. So how many we got right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 right, 4 wrong. We need the last 2 right. My best pick so far is Rinat Fakhretdinov. Everybody was picking Andreas Gustafsson except for me. That's my best pick so far. Roofy's up next. Yeah, Paul Craig's record is so weird. Because he's beaten 2 UFC champions, right? He's beaten Jamal Hill. He beat Jamal Hill. I love that one. He beat Nikita Krylov, which at the time was really good. And then here's Ankalaev back in 2018. He also beat Nezachukwu. Yeah. Crazy career. But it's over. Like in the regional scene, just a bunch of submissions. Good at jiu-jitsu, but too old. 37, too old. That's it for Paul Craig. We don't have many fighters from Scotland, so... Oh well. It's over. It's over for Scotland. Scotland fighters down bad. Oh well. Is the Brazilian crowd the worst out of them all? No, French is worse. French is worse than Brazil. Brazil is also bad, but French is just horrible. There's like something with French people that they have this snobby ego to them, that they're just so superior to other countries. Oh, why don't you speak French, huh? They hate it when people speak English, whether it's over there in France or whether it's in Quebec. I guess it's historical reasons, you know, France and England used to have a lot of wars, so I guess it stems from that. I don't know. But I don't think Brazil is worse than France. No. France is just notoriously bad. Like, I mean, even with the Aspinall stuff, they're just booing Aspinall. How can you boo Aspinall? Aspinall is such a likable person. He's literally smiling there, waving, and everybody's just constantly booing him. Probably another 5 minutes before they get the fighters in the octagon. I have a feeling in my head that Roofy is gonna one-shot BSD. It's just gonna be like a one-shot knockout for some reason. Speaking of Brazil, do you think Charles has only one fight left and he's retiring? No. I think Charles is going to turn into like the new Tony Ferguson. He's coming in on, very fast after being knocked out against Fiziev. I think Fiziev does win the fight, and then I think he's just going to keep fighting thereafter. Certain fighters like that, they just don't retire. They just keep going. It's like, you're from North Macedonia, so you probably never heard of this term, but it's very common in Latin America. It's called machismo. And machismo, it's like mostly a Mexican thing, but I'm sure a lot of Brazilians have it, where it's just like a hyper form of masculinity where you never like really give up and you just keep pushing even when it's pretty much over. They don't know when to retire. They just keep going, and they're going to be fighting in their late 30s and early 40s, and they're going to get brain damage We saw it with Bigfoot Silva fighting way past the time that he was supposed to retire, and he just kept going. We see a lot of it with Hispanic fighters and Latin American fighters. I think that's what's going to happen to Charles. He's just going to keep fighting. He's going to get knocked out. He might get a win here and there, but he's just going to keep losing. And he'll probably be like 41 and then retire. That's kind of what I predict. Which is sad because he's going to get a lot of brain damage. He already has a lot of brain damage, but he's just going to get more. You know, where like other cultures, they retire earlier. Like Paul Craig. You know, if Paul Craig was Mexican, he would keep fighting. Even if he got cut from the UFC, he would go to some other... He would go to PFL or somewhere else and he would keep fighting. Some people just know when to call it quits and others don't. I don't think Charles knows when to call it quits. Because he could have taken a really big break after the Topuria knockout. But the sign that he didn't means that he's probably just going to keep on going. I could be wrong though, but that's just my opinions on it. The fight's going to start in a few minutes. This is the fight of the night, in my opinion. I'm more excited for this fight than I am for the main event. See, Mauricio Rufy is walking out right now. All booze. No respect. You don't see this in America. Like, yeah, you'll get booze, but not to this level. Americans are more respectful. Australians, same thing. Australians are more respectful. This is like a nasty kind of nationalistic fervor in France. Just booing everybody. I hope he starches BSD. Please starch him, Rufy. Starch him bad in the first round. The Brazilian McGregor. Because he's coming back too soon, that's why I think he might retire. Nationalistic crowd. Yeah. He might make a move to welterweight. And then maybe he'll retire after he realizes it's completely done. But I don't know. Him cutting to lightweight is just brutal. He looks like a skeleton. Charles Oliveira. He looks like a concentration camp survivor or something that was just like a concentration camp was just liberated. And, you know, you see those pictures where they're just skin and bones. That's what Charles Oliveira looks like when he's cutting weight, when he's dehydrating. It's not healthy. So maybe welterweight. He has the frame for welterweight, but his chin's not going to hold up against those guys. But I agree. He should retire. I just don't think he will. Mauricio Rufy. Vamos. Vamos, puto. Vicious booze. Vicious booze. Fuck France. We need to bring back Brian Battle and bring him back to France, man. I know. It is wild he was a featherweight. But that was, you know, he was younger. He's probably a little shorter. Because he started off really young. But as you mature, you can't make that weight anymore. I would have liked to see Oliveira versus Gamrot. I think that would have been a good fight. BSD coming out to Gregorian Chance. BSD. Let's go, Roofy. The God of War. That's his nickname. I just don't think he has good defense. Takes too much damage. Roofy, all the hype is on Roofy. But we'll see. We'll see. Roofy has been knocked out before by Manel Sousa, the guy that was just on the Contender Series. This is Roofy's first ranked fighter. It could happen, but I can't pick BSD. I just can't. He's walking in the cage. Fight's gonna happen in like 3 minutes. Let's go, Hoofy. Let's go, fucking Hoofy. Fuck this motherfucker up. Fuck this French bitch up. Oh, sacré bleu. Oui, oui, mon ami. He's only a minus 150 favorite. This is gonna be Mauricio Roofy's breakout performance. He's gonna starch BSD, and everybody's gonna know who he is at this point. Co-main event. Bruce Buffer's giving the announcements. Oh shit, there's a big one. There's a big one, dude. Stop booing Roofy. He's an entertaining fighter. Very entertaining fighter. Don't boo fighters that are entertaining. Mauricio Roofy, porra. Fight's gonna start in like a minute, dude. You already got fucked up by one Brazilian. You're gonna get fucked up by another. You got fucked up by Money Moik. You're about to get fucked up by Hoofy. God of War, the bitch of war. He's not the God of War. You can't be the God of War when you lost to Moicano. You're the bitch of war. You're a French surrender monkey. I wonder if this fight would be foot versus hand fight, grappler versus striker fight. We're just getting KO'd. He's going to get KO'd early. That's what I'm predicting. Fight's going to happen. Here we go. Oh shit, this is it. Fight's on. Round 1. Timer's on. Let's go. Leg kick. Big kick from BSD to the body. He tries to go for a takedown. Goes for a head kick. He catches it. Come on, Hoofy. Fuck this motherfucker up. BSD is very aggressive already. BSD is very aggressive compared to the other fights he's been in recently. He tries to go for another takedown. Stuff it. He clinches up against the cage. He takes him down. No! No! BSD took down Rufy. Oh, shit. No, no, no. He's trying to get full mount. Oh, he's on side mount. He's on full mount. No, 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 not like this. He's in full fucking mount. What the fuck? Trying to do an arm triangle. No, 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 no. No. Explode, Rufy. Explode. You're gonna have to explode with your legs. He's in full mount. No. Okay. He explode. Come on, get up, get up. He's on his back now. Careful, watch the rear naked. Yeah, get him up. He's getting up. He's getting up. Shake him off. No, fuck. Okay, but he's on top now. Good. There we go. There we fucking go. Let him get up. Let him get up. Stand him up. Goes for another head kick and another takedown. He stuffs it. That's good. Rufy goes for a knee. Dude, this bitch is just going for takedowns. He's got a fucking Gamrot makeover. Who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is this guy? Oh no, my shit's lagging. Okay, we're back. 2:30. They're up against the cage still. Nothing's happening. Where's the real BSD and what have you done with him, motherfucker? Did, like, Mateusz Gamrot get transmuted in your body? Like, who the fuck are you? Oh no, he's flatting him out in the back. No, 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 no. Oh no. Rufy's face is... His face doesn't look good. He's in full mount again. Up against the cage. It's over, isn't it? This is really gonna happen. It's gonna be over. He hasn't taken much damage, though. It's just exhaustion. Push up against the cage with your legs, Rufy. Explode. You're gonna have to explode. Okay, he gets on his... Oh, no. Okay, good. He's surviving. Good, good, good. Now beat the shit out of him. He just hit him in the nuts. Come on, ref, he's just hitting him in the nuts. He's kneeing him in the nutsack. He's hitting the Brazilian jewels, man. What the fuck? And fuck the French crowd. Fuck those putchy French crowd, man. He kneed him like 3 or 4 times in the nutsack. Complete blatant. And the crowd is booing. Of course they are. They're booing motherfuckers. Take a point. Take a point. Dude, this crowd, like, I'm telling you, man, Brazilian crowds, they're bad, but they're not like this. The French are the worst. They are the worst people on earth. You don't get this shit in Brazilian crowds as much. This is horrible, man. They're literally booing the guy because he got kneed in his nuts 4 or 5 times straight. Okay, the fight's back on. My timer's all fucked up. Here we go. 50 seconds left. 49, 48 seconds. Starch him. Starch him. He tries to go for a lead uppercut. It misses. He's going to go for more takedowns. There he goes again. Okay, he escapes it. 35 seconds. You're going to have to go for the knees, man. Go for the knees while he comes for the double leg. Do some front kicks to his face, too. Get away from the cage, man. Come on, Roofy. 10 seconds left. BSD's going to win this round. Head kick misses from BSD. Round's over. BSD won round 1. I hate to say it. He won round 1, but there's still 2 rounds left. Damn. He's the reincarnation of Mateusz Gamrot. What the fuck happened? Who is this guy? This isn't the BSD that we've seen with Money Moik. We didn't see this super aggressive BSD against Kyle Prepolek. We saw it a little bit with DP, but DP fucked him up. Dude, the Fighting Nerds. It's going to be over for the Fighting Nerds after tonight. Roofy's going to lose. Borralho's going to lose. You were right, Stopwatch. I didn't think much about the grappling. I mean, I knew BSD had grappling, but he didn't really show it in his recent fights all that much. I guess Moicano was just that much better of a grappler to where it just negated it. Mexican crowd, I guess. We'll see next week for Noche UFC. Oh shit, round 2. I didn't put my timer. I'm 20 seconds behind. Round 2 just started. Big knee. Ooh. Roofy goes for a big knee. Come on, yeah, strike him. Come on, hit him. He's going to go for a takedown up against the cage, you know it. Good elbow from Roofy. BSD puts him in the clinch. He takes him down again. Fuck. Damn it. Oh, but he's on top now. Good. Roofy's on top. Triangle? No. Yeah, get him up. Let him get up. They get up. Tries to do a big shot. It misses. More kicks. Do more front kicks as he's coming in for the takedowns for Roofy. That's what he needs. BSD being an annoying bitch up against the cage. He doesn't want to be in the strike. He doesn't want to strike with Roofy, which it makes sense. I mean, who would want to strike with Roofy? But still, come on, man. He's trying. Oh no. Rear naked? It's not in, though. It's not in. He would have tapped out by now. He taps out. No! 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 Fuck BSD. I fucking hate France. Fuck France. He taps out. It didn't even look like it was in, man. Fuck. Oh, Roofy. Damn, man. I just made a Fighting Nerds video recently, too. More takedown defense, man. Fuck. I really didn't want BSD to win. I was more hyped up for Roofy. One of Lucas Tracy's favorite fighters. I know. Lucas Tracy is having an orgasm right now. Oh, my peaches in Greenville. That's my man right there. It's a crafty vet. Yeah. Fuck, man. Oh, that pains me. I have to give Rufy a red name. I have to give Rufy a red name. Rear naked choke. Damn it, man. BSD. I'm so sad. Who is BSD gonna fight next? Ah, Mateusz Gamrot. Yeah, put him up against Gamrot. I don't think Gamrot's fighting anybody. Fuck. Yeah, BSD versus Gamrot. Herb Dean. Still isn't updated. Fuck. Pretty sure he's not fighting anybody. Yeah, he's not. BSD versus Gamrot. Book it. Book it, Dana. That's the fight to make. It's the only fight that makes sense. Because we don't want to see Chandler. Kick Chandler from the sport. We already saw Moicano. Fiziev's booked. Dariush just beat Moicano. Dariush should fight up. He just got a good win. Dariush should fight up. It's got to be Mateusz Gamrot, man. That's the only fight that makes sense right now at lightweight. Mateusz Gamrot doesn't have a fight booked. He beat Ludovic Klein, which is a no-name guy. Mateusz Gamrot, grappler versus grappler. Poland versus France. Good win from BSD. I have to acknowledge that. Good win from BSD. I was so excited for Rufy, though, man. Fuck. I hate the French crowd. And now IMAVOV's going to win. So the French people are going to get everything that they want. Ugh. That pains me. BSD versus Gamrot. January. Because what? It's September or it's December. December or January, BSD versus Gamrot. It's not like BSD took a lot of damage this fight. So. Mauricio Rufy got fraud checked. Gamrot is perfect. Yeah, that's the only fight that makes sense. I got Kaio in the main event. I didn't have a care on this fight. Nothing would have surprised me. I know. I thought Rufy was a little better. I thought he had more takedown defense, but whatever. Shit like that's going to happen. Rufy's going to be back. He'll have some moments. He'll have some wins against some cans. But yeah, he got fraud checked bad. I don't consider BSD to be an elite fighter either, so. Maybe he's got a new training team, I think, so maybe he could be a real contender. But yeah, Gamrot's next. Top fighter in the top 10 who doesn't have an opponent. Hey, Gamrot. Maybe he is the god of war. Maybe he is the god of war. Okay, fine. Are we back on the BSD hype train? I can't say that I am. Not yet. If he dominates Gamrot in the grappling, then I'll be back on the hype train. But I really wish Rufy won this. Next fight, I'm hoping is either Sting and Hug or just Kyle being a blanket on IMAVOV. I think the next fight it's just gonna be a. It's gonna go the distance. I don't see anybody getting knocked out in the main event. I don't think Imavov's ever been knocked out, and Kyle's never been knocked out. But I did pick Imavov to win by decision. I don't really want either one, but I am pretty bullish on Gene. I think Gene is good, but maybe I'm just riding on the Fighting Nerds hype train. Maybe I'm just coping. Like, the thing with Gene is that he's very cocky and he leaves his chin open. And somebody like Diego Lopez could capitalize off of that. So, if he shows up next week very cocky and having a lot of bravado, I might pick Diego Lopez. I don't know. I still haven't decided who I'm picking for that fight. I'll make a video for that one probably Wednesday or Thursday. But yeah. I think Gene Silva, out of all the Fighting Nerds, has the potential to be a champion. But he's got to get rid of the cockiness. He's got to get rid of that Anderson Silva flair after he got knocked out by Weidman. Because up against that Armenian dude that he elbowed, he was being really cocky, playing the crowd. Up against Bryce Mitchell, same thing. But Lopez doesn't have super duper knockout power, so I don't know. Lopez depends more on his speed and on his flurry punches. So I could see him piecing up Gene Silva and inflicting a lot of damage on his face. But I just don't see him knocking out Gene Silva. We'll find out. If Barralho loses this one, and then Gene loses next week, it'll be like the biggest downfall for like any MMA gym that we've seen in recent history. Carlos Prates beat Jeff Neal, but I don't know. I think Carlos Prates does beat Leon Edwards, so maybe that. Imavov horrible with someone on his back. He will tap 2, LOL. Hope you don't get 2 red tap names at the end. We'll see. Imavov did have a bad round against Brendan Allen. But he's been more active than Caio Barralho. Caio Barralho hasn't fought in a year against Jared Cannonier. And in that fight, he couldn't even knock Jared Cannonier out. He was close to it in the 5th round. I thought Jared Cannonier was about to die, but he still couldn't finish him. And Jared Cannonier did a lot of damage to Caio Barralho's face. So that's kind of why I'm leaning on Imavov, just because he's been more active. And also, Barralho was the backup fighter for DDP and Chimaev, so he had to cut that weight. And that's not a good sign. But hey, it's one of those 50-50 fights. I could give it to Barralho too. You have to pick someone. I decided to pick Imavov. Another factor you have to consider is that because it's a French crowd, every time Imavov's going to land a good shot, the crowd is going to be roaring and cheering for him. Every time Barralho is going to be landing a shot, the crowd's just not going to give a shit. And subconsciously, that does affect the judges' outcomes. When the judges are hearing the crowd cheer, I know the judges are supposed to be impartial and they're not supposed to pick and choose based on favorability, but it does have a subconscious effect in your head, just a little bit. So if it's like a very close fight and it's going to be a split decision, I just see him giving it to Imavov. But all that being said, we're probably going to see IMAVOV get starched. I don't know. He's never been starched before. We don't know how often fighters fight. Last UFC match, sure. Well, he fought Adesanya in February, and he couldn't fight anybody left because he wasn't going to get the title shot. IMAVOV has fought 3 fights in a year and a half-ish, whereas BORRALHO, he's only fought Cannonier and knocking out Paul Craig. I don't consider knocking out Paul Craig to do much for your skill set. Anybody can knock out Paul Craig, as we have just witnessed. We'll find out. I'm still in the green. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 right. Like, I would have picked Tybura no matter what. McGee, I mean, who could have picked that? Oki, that was unfortunate. Rufy, I would have picked Rufy no matter what either. And then Tavares is probably the one that I shouldn't have picked, just because he's old and washed. But my best pick so far is Rinat Fakhretdinov. That's my best pick so far. And damn, Caio Borralho, 16-fight win streak, 10 years without a loss. That is something. And Borralho did look shit against Sean Strickland. But it was a short notice fight, remember. IMAVOV versus Sean Strickland, that was a short notice fight. Dude, look at this, man. No. No. Oh, that's horrible. Just how good is Renato Moicano, folks? People forget, man. People do forget. Come on, let's get this fight going. Come on. We've already seen this fight promo so many times. Caio Borralho. Caio Borralho. He's walking out now. Oh. Let me see. Let me look at IMAVOV's record real quick. I remember the first fight that I watched with IMAVOV that I really paid attention to him was the Buckley fight. And that was when Buckley was fighting at middleweight. Come on, load in. Strickland's like 220 and is kryptonite to someone who wants to pocket box or something. Yeah, that fight was at catchweight because it was very short notice. And it just wasn't good for IMAVOV because he was like throwing the same 1-2 the whole fight. Delide, Cannonier, Allen. He's only lost to Phil Hawes and Sean Strickland. The Sean Strickland, like we can somewhat forgive that one because at least Sean Strickland became a champion afterwards. Caio Borralho is not like Sean Strickland. Phil Hawes, that was early on in his career in the UFC. He's only been submitted once, his first fight ever. Let's look at Borralho real quick. You can never trust these stats too because 6'3", I don't think IMAVOV is 6'3". I think they're both like 6'1", 6'2". Adesanya is 6'3". His only loss was by decision back in 2015. Holy shit. Jared Cannonier, he couldn't finish Jared Cannonier. He knocks out Bear Jew. Who doesn't knock out Bear Jew? Before then, just decision. Submission against Oleksiejczuk. Decision. Boring. He's going to lose. He's going to lose stopwatch. He's going to lose. I haven't gotten a main event wrong ever since I started this channel. This will not be the time. He has to lose. And look, it's not like it's a favorability for me. I'm not a big IMAVOV fan or a big BORRALHO fan. Like, it's not like BSD and Rufy, where it's like, I want Rufy to win because he's entertaining. I think both of these guys aren't super duper entertaining. But I'm going to go with my pick. They're booing him again. Keep booing him. Booing the Brazilians. Pretty sure close to every main event this year has been a Brazilian. Brasileiro. Thanks for tuning into the stream, guys. I appreciate it. We're going to keep growing this channel. New channel that was created 2 months ago. We're going to keep growing. Kaio has nerd striking skills. He's a wrestler in nature. He wants to bang for fame. He's a human backpack. A lot of his early fights, he was just a human backpack. Like his first fight at the Contender Series, he didn't get in because he was so boring. He wants to bang for fame. He is right hand dominant, but trains in southpaw stance so that he can just turn striking into a jab house. Yeah, I know. Kaio's the worst fighting nerd, in my opinion. I think he's the second worst fighting nerd. But he could be the worst just to inactivity. We're going to find out. IMAVOV's walking out right now. And this is going to be a 5-round fight. Whoever wins this fight is getting the next title shot, so long as it's in dominant fashion. If Caio Borralho just lays on top of him like Aljamain Sterling, he's not going to get the title shot against Chimaev. I think Dana has already alluded to that. Like, it's the winner of this fight versus the winner of RDR Fluffy Hernandez. And if the winner of RDR versus Fluffy Hernandez is like very dominant and it's like a very statement-like win, then they're going to give that fighter to Chimaev. I'm pretty sure he said something like that. So if this just goes to like decision and it's like a boring leg kick fest, Chimaev has nothing to look forward to for these guys. +1 sub, just remember when 2 men fight, listeners don't know who you're talking about till I hear context clues. I'll make money though, so hope that what happens. Thank you for the sub, man. And remember, IMAVOV is Dagestani. So he's got that early childhood over there in the mountains, wrestling and sweating himself on the mat. Fight's going to happen in like 2 or 3 minutes. No problem, man. I appreciate you tuning in. My first few streams, I got like 1 viewer. This is like my first real stream where I've get like a lot of people in chat. I love it, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. He's got the best six pack. Same reach, similar height, similar age. This is a big fight. Bruce Buffer's giving the announcements. We got like a minute left. Does IMAVOV have staph in his back? It looks like some staph infection or something. Well, I don't think some people realize a lot of people can listen to stuff at work, not watch stuff. He drives me nuts, though. Who are you talking about? Who's he? He did this, he did that. Makes it hard for me. Just food for thought. Thanks again. No problem, man. I'll try to say their names more. Caio Baralho is an ugly motherfucker. I have to admit that. He's an ugly motherfucker. Fight's about to happen. He's got some ugly tattoos as well. Like, imagine those tattoos when he's an old man. It's just gonna look so strange. Free spirit, fight or die, it's weird. Versus the stoic Dagestani from France. Let's go IMAVOV. Let's go IMAVOV. My stream, I'm still like 30 seconds behind. I'm watching on crack streams. So, you're probably ahead of me, Jimmy. Nasruddin, the sniper, IMAVOV. 5 rounds. Shit, they're facing off. They're like the same height. They touch gloves. Fight's gonna happen. It's like I know. It's like a 4th grader just drew their tattoos on the desk or something. Okay. Round 1. Round 1, here we go. Fight's on. Nasruddin Imavov versus Caio Baralho. It's on. Imavov orthodox, Caio southpaw. Both of them are trying to do oblique kicks. Caio goes for a high kick. Front kick from Imavov. Imavov's going for front kicks. No grappling exchanges so far. Baralho goes for a switch kick. It misses. Imavov is the more aggressive fighter. Baralho's on his back foot up against the cage. Barralho goes for a high kick. It misses. The French crowd is going crazy. Oh, shit. It's going to be a technical fight the whole night. I don't see anybody getting knocked out, but you never know. Caio Barralho going for these high kicks, but it's just hitting IMAVOV's arms. Caio switches to orthodox now. Goes for a low kick. Back to southpaw. Caio goes for a takedown. He tries it. He's got his neck. They're clinching. They're throwing knees. That was a really bad shot from Barralho. That was really slow. Really slow takedown attempt. They're out of it. Good low kick from Barralho. IMAVOV with some punches, doesn't connect. IMAVOV looks like he's winning so far, just the vibe. Good body kick from Barralho. Not much is happening. Another high kick, doesn't land. IMAVOV should throw the jab more. Good front kick from IMAVOV. Teep to the body. Good shots from IMAVOV. Caio's up against the cage. IMAVOV's winning the first round. I don't like Barralho's body language. He's biting on the feints. He's throwing kicks that aren't really landing anywhere. Good knee from IMAVOV. They're in the clinch. Up against the cage now. "30 seconds left. Not much is happening. They're just up against the cage. The crowd's booing. Barralho's not doing much with it. Knee to the body from Barralho. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. I give that round to IMAVOV. IMAVOV round 1. Yeah. IMAVOV, I mean, not much happened, but IMAVOV, he controlled the tempo of the fight. Barralho was on his back foot. Barralho's face, he looks nervous in there. Why are you nervous when you haven't lost in 10 years? You should be confident. Yeah, IMAVOV round 1 for sure. I think that's how the fight's going to play out the rest of the rounds. IMAVOV 49-48, unanimous decision. That was my initial prediction. Round 2's about to start. Round 2, here we go. Body kick from BORRALHO. Good shots from IMAVOV. He needs more bigger combos. Because BORRALHO is just shelling up when IMAVOV throws. Maybe throw in an uppercut or something in there, an elbow. BORRALHO's going for more oblique kicks. BORRALHO's looking slightly more aggressive this round. Kai with some fight interview predicted round 1 go this way and also said round 2 are more the same. Round 3 we'll see the difference. In round 4 he will finish him. No, I don't notice any weight difference. They're both the same height. Even though IMAVOV is listed as like 2 inches taller than him. I can never trust the UFC stats when it comes to heights. Or this is the organization that said Jairzinho Rosenstrike was 6'4", when he's actually 6'1". So, yeah, you can't trust the heights. Or let alone the reach or other types of proportions. BORRALHO looks a little more snappy in this round, even though he hasn't thrown much. Good shots from IMAVOV on the side of the temple. Another front kick from BORRALHO doesn't land. He's throwing these weak front kicks and these side kicks, but it never lands. Or like it lands, but it's just hitting his arms, IMAVOV's arms. Good counter from IMAVOV as BORRALHO was coming in. Dodges the head kick. IMAVOV. IMAVOV tries to go for an uppercut. IMAVOV just looks more faster and snappier so far. And we know both of these guys aren't really going to get tired. They're not known for having horrible gas tanks. Ooh, dude, IMAVOV goes for a spinning back fist and it lands. It lands on BORRALHO's head, on the side of his head, on his temple. Front kick from BORRALHO. BORRALHO goes for a single leg. IMAVOV stuffs it. IMAVOV stuffs it like it's nothing. He stuffs the single leg. Another weak kick from BORRALHO that does nothing. Ooh, good hook from IMAVOV. BORRALHO's bleeding now. Oh, good jab from IMAVOV. And then BORRALHO returns the jab. Big shots. They're swinging. They're swinging now. They're throwing some heat now in round 2. 40 seconds left. BORRALHO's bleeding, I think, from his ear. From his left ear. "15 seconds left. Come on, you're the sniper. Snipe him. Go for a 1-2 before the round ends. 1-2. Come on, IMAVOV. Do it. Do the 1-2. He's not going to do it. Dude, BORRALHO turns his back. He turns his back and the crowd boos. Round two. Round two, Imavov. Imavov wins round two. He's winning the fight so far. Yeah, Barrio's left ear is busted up, bleeding. The French crowd, dude, the French crowd is vicious. They showed a camera pan of the French crowd. They're all giving the middle fingers. I get it, like, don't turn your back, but still, come on, guys. I thought French people were supposed to be civilized. I thought you were supposed to be very sophisticated individuals, not barbarians. The spinning back fist, like, kind of lands on the back of his head. Big jab from Imavov in that round. But yeah, he's winning so far. Nasruddin Imavov. We'll see if you're right, stopwatch. If Kaio knocks him out in the fourth, we'll see. Shit, round three. Round three's on. I'm like 1 second behind, but we're good. Imavov is fucking fast. Ooh, ooh. He rocked him. Imavov rocked Barralho. Barralho was going for a knee. But Imavov countered him. Body shot from Imavov. Up against the cage. They're in the clinch. Barralho goes for a knee. They're out of the clinch. He rocked Imavov bad. Body kick from Barralho. Oh, dude. Imavov is so fast. They're swinging again. They're in the clinch again. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, he hit him in the nuts or something? Oh no. Is Imavov injured? Wait, what the fuck just happened? Did he get hit in the nuts? He did, I guess. Guess he got hit in... Imavov got hit in the nuts. Oh yeah, fuck. He just got kneed in the nuts. He's down on the ground. He got hit bad in the nutsack. He's taking all the time he wants. Fight's back on. My timer's fucked up, so you're gonna have to ignore it. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in round three. Barrio's going for more knees. He needs to be careful. If he knees him again in the nuts, they're gonna take a point off. Yeah, I'll stop the timer. Leg kick from Barralho. Good calf kick. Barralho keeps switching to orthodox and southpaw back and forth, but... Oh, fuck, come on, man. Okay, we're back. I'm at 325. 320. Dean Thomas is trashing Caio Barralho. Caio Barralho tries to go for a big elbow, but it misses. I'm still in round 3, but it's looking like Imavov's winning. He got striked in the nuts. Imavov's got good counters right now. Like every time Caio comes in, Imavov is just countering him. And Imavov's face, he looks demoralized. He looks very sweaty. Like his mouth is wide open. It looks like he doesn't know what to do. And now apparently he just got eye poked. Caio Borralho got eye poked. So a nut shot and now an eye poke. Great. Imavov does keep his fingers out. Okay, it's back on. 1 minute, 30 seconds. 29, 28. He still has his fingers kept out, man. Big counter. Overhand right from Imavov. And now Caio is laughing at him. He's smiling at him. Shut your mouth, you ugly man. Caio tries to go for a takedown, but Imavov stuffs it. Imavov has good takedown defense so far. Borralho doesn't have Khamzat's kind of shoots. He put that eye on it on purpose with the playback shit. Yeah, like Imavov always has his fingers out, and so he eye poked Borralho. I don't think it was on purpose, but he's just always, his fingers are extended straight. 30 seconds left in round 3. Good body shot and up on top from Imavov. Borralho whiffs the head kick. Good shot from Borralho. This is a close round, but I still think I still give it to Imavov. He whiffs another head kick. I think Imavov 3-0. Yeah. 3-0 for Imavov. He's winning the fight now. Hey, round 4 is about to happen. So he said he's going to knock him out in round 4. We'll find out. We'll find out. So far, like, they're giving this fight to Imavov if it goes for another 10 minutes like this. I should have brought some water upstairs. I'm not used to talking so much and for like 2 hours straight. My throat's all fucked. They're telling Borralho to make it dirty. Round 4. Round 4 starts. Here we go. Is this where he's going to get knocked out? He said finish. I don't recall hearing knockout. I know the interview's pressed about weight cutting. Well, we're going to see. It's round 4. We'll see if you get a finish. Good elbow from Imavov in the clinch. Ooh, big! They're swinging now. Body kick from Borralho. I don't think those body kicks do anything. Imavov's abs are just so... They're titanium abs, man. He's got some of the best abs in the sport. They're fighting on the gloves. Borralho whiffs with a big hook. There just needs to be more output from Imavov. Like, I think Imavov's reach is better, but he needs to throw more combos. Good leg kick. Oh, it was a nut kick. Another nut shot. IMAVOV threw a nut shot, but he's okay. Barrio's okay. Dude, IMAVOV's fingers. Keep your fingers down, man. Good elbow from IMAVOV. Another elbow. Good jab from IMAVOV. Good shot to the body from IMAVOV. Oh! Big elbow from IMAVOV. IMAVOV's beating him. You gotta be careful. Oh shit, he's so good he's such a good counter puncher, man. IMAVOV is so fucking good. He's so fast. How is he this fast for a middleweight? He's beating Borralho. He's beating him bad. He's on the back. Barrio's on the back foot, running away. IMAVOV, the more aggressive fighter, taking the initiative. He's going to win this fight. IMAVOV's going to win this fight. The French are going to get everything they want. Fuck. They're on the clinch up against the cage. Not much is happening now. Oh, he tries to trip, but he doesn't get it. He can't even take him down with the trip. 1-2 from IMAVOV. Another body shot. Dude, he is dominating Borralho. This is a masterclass. He's hitting Borralho and he's like dodging all of Borralho's shots. Borralho's not landing anything. You were right. He probably is the worst fighting nerd. He probably is. Unless you consider Mikhail Oleksiejczuk a fighting nerd, which technically he is, but he's not Brazilian. Another good 1-2 from IMAVOV. Borralho's just a big punching bag right now. He's just a big Brazilian punching bag. The French crowd is just asking for the execution at this point. Good jab from IMAVOV. Borralho's got nothing in the fourth round. He's got absolutely nothing. 1 minute left in the fight. He's got like one jab. Another body kick that doesn't land for Borralho. Tries to go for a big right hook. Doesn't land. This is a masterclass from IMAVOV, yeah. Well, guess it will just be longer till retirement for me. Oh, wait, how much money did you put on this stopwatch? Did you put money on this fight? Yeah, 10 seconds left. Good hook from IMAVOV. Borralho looks lost. Decent head kick from Borralho, but not much. Caio Borralho just looks completely lost. IMAVOV 4-0. Borralho needs a finish if he wants to win. He needs a submission, he needs a knockout if he wants to win this fight. IMAVOV is dominating him on the feet. Complete domination from IMAVOV. Oh, just $5. Come on, bro, $5. You're lucky you can, like, in my state, I can't even gamble. The only way I can put money on these fights is if I do, like, some shady international gambling website. But I'd have to use crypto for that. Like, I can't trust it. In my state, all the gambling websites, like DraftKings and all these apps, they're all banned. But yeah, IMAVOV. Caio Borralho needs a finish in the fifth. If not, they're just going to give it to IMAVOV. Does this performance from IMAVOV grant him a title shot against Khamzat Chimaev? That is the question that I'm asking myself now. We see he's got good takedown defense, but Khamzat Chimaev's his shots, his double legs, are so much more faster and so much more deadlier than Caio Borralho. Here we go, round 5. Fifth and final round. Let's see. Out of state banking system, out of state. No, it's just like I can't download anything on my phone that's for like a gambling site. Like it just blocks it. Like I can physically download DraftKings, but when I sign up, it asks for my location and then I can't do anything. Good overhand right from IMAVOV. Nasurdin IMAVOV. Come on, man. Knock him out. Knock him out if you want the title shot. If you want the title shot against Hamzat, you got to knock this motherfucker out, IMAVOV. Come on. You've got 4 minutes to do it. Because if RDR knocks out Fluffy, they're going to give him the title shot. But if you knock out Barralho, you're going to get it no matter what. Good 1-2 from IMAVOV. Come on, knock him out. Barralho still fights back. 1-2 from Barralho himself. Good elbow from IMAVOV. They're in the clinch. Knees from Barralho. Big elbow from Barralho. Good, dude. IMAVOV is such a good counter puncher. He's so crisp and fast. He has perfect technique. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left. Calf kick from Barralho. Good jab from IMAVOV. Another one. He's dominating Barralho. Another big right hand from IMAVOV. We have to give some props to IMAVOV. He is a tough motherfucker. Okay? He is a tough motherfucker. Oh, another eye poke. IMAVOV eye pokes Barralho, man. Fuck. He just keeps his fingers out, man. That's what I don't like about IMAVOV. His fingers are always out in the open. Straight. I gotta turn my timer. I gotta figure out like a timer where I can pause it. Because I'm using OBS. How many times I gotta tell you? He's not just another warning, but not a point. They're not taking a point. No point. Mark Goddard just yelled at him and said, "How many times do I gotta tell you?" But he didn't take a point. Even if they did take a point, IMAVOV's still gonna win. Because he's won every round so far. Hard warning. Hard warning, but no point. They should have taken a point, to be honest. Because he still has his fingers out. The motherfucker still has his fingers out. It's like he doesn't care. Two minutes, 15 seconds left in the fight. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left. Good 1-2 from IMAVOV. Calf kick from Barralho. Big shot from IMAVOV. Body shot from IMAVOV. They're in the clinch. Knee from Barralho. Like he's hitting Barralho so many times, but Barralho's face doesn't have like any swelling, not a lot of bleeding. So IMAVOV, I mean, we already knew IMAVOV doesn't have ridiculous power in his hands. Or maybe it just speaks to Barralho's toughness. The Adesanya knockout was just because he hit Adesanya on the chin as he was pulling back. But he didn't knock him out cold. 1 minute, 15 seconds left. Now or never. Do you want your title shot or not, IMAVOV? Do you want to fight Hamzat Chimaev or not? Come on. It's now or never. 1 minute left. 58, 57. Big 1-2 from IMAVOV. IMAVOV tries to hit the body. But yeah, this is a masterclass. But I don't know if this kind of points masterclass type of performance is enough to get the title shot when RDR and Fluffy are going to fight. Big right hand from IMAVOV. Another 1-2 from IMAVOV. He's styling on BORRALHO. BORRALHO's got nothing for him. This is how I knew the fight was going to happen. 15 seconds left. It's going to... Nasruddin Imavov, 50-45. 5 seconds left. He tries to go for a spinning elbow. They swing at the end, but that's it. Fight's over. Imavov wins. 50-45, Nasruddin Imavov. Come on. Striking masterclass. I don't think BORRALHO landed one big shot. I think it was like one. It was probably one in the 4th round against Imavov, but that was it. Fuck. Does that actually warrant a title shot against Chimaev? I mean, he's the #1 contender. He is the #1 contender. But Dana already said, you know, where is it? Anthony Hernandez versus RDR. If RDR starches Hernandez very fast, they're probably just going to give it to RDR. But I do think Imavov deserves it. Or no, he's the #1. He's the #2 contender. Does he become the #1 contender above DDP after this performance? I don't know if they're going to put him up there. I think they should. I think Imavov does deserve the next title shot, to be honest. He proves he's got decent takedown defense, but Chimaev's completely different, man. Let me give Imavov a green name. That's a green name for Imavov. I've gotten all my main events so far. So far, after creating this channel, all my main event picks have been right. Yeah, definitely the worst fighting nerd, Jimmy. For sure. 100% the worst fighting nerd. Caio Borralho. He is lost for the first time in 10 years. He should have never been the backup fighter. Being the backup fighter, that was a mistake. It's got to be 50-45. Caio Borralho has his hands up. Put your hand down. Put your hand out, dumbass. 50-45. 49-46. 49-46. Imavov. Yeah. Nasruddin Imavov. Unanimous decision. Dude, all the French fighters... France is celebrating, man. I predicted this was going to go just like this, man. Unanimous decision by Nasruddin Imavov. Fuck. Yeah, he's definitely the worst fighting nerd. Could put him up versus DDP. No, I mean, it depends what we see with RDR. But they're probably going to give him the next title shot. And keep in mind, he's Dagestani. So it'll be Chechnya versus Dagestan. I know he's French, but he was born in Dagestan. He's a Caucasus gladiator. These Caucasus motherfuckers, they just keep dominating the sport. I'm going to make a video about that, by the way. Like certain ethnicities and certain nationalities. Like ethnicity does matter in MMA. People like to pretend that it doesn't, but it does. And I do pick fighters based on that just a little bit. It's not the entire story, but that's why I got the Rinat Fakhretdinov fight right. You had a Swede versus a Golden Horde Central Asian steppe warrior against Rinat Fakhretdinov, and that's why I picked him. And I was right. Dagestanis beat Brazilians. They just do. Dagestanis beat Brazilians. So, yeah. 50-45 unanimous decision. Some judges for 49-46, but I don't know which round Caio Baraya won. It should have been 50-45. Fell sweep. He said he's next. Dana. He wants the next title shot. Of course he does. Yeah, I think so too, Jimmy. I think RDR and Fluffy. I think RDR just knees Fluffy in the liver really hard. And then Fluffy just gets starched and then curls into a ball and then just beat. Like, that's what I'm picturing in my head. But I'm not going to count Fluffy out either. But I'm kind of leaning towards RDR in that fight. And I'm kind of worried that if that happens, they're probably just going to give RDR the title shot. Even though IMAVOV deserves it. He deserved it after the Adesanya fight. But now he definitely deserves it. That's it. He definitely deserves it now, man. Let's see what Twitter's saying. It was a good fight. Imavov, very good counter striker. Wait, MMA Guru gave him 48-47? What the fuck? No. What rounds did Baraya win? Yeah, peace out, stopwatch. Peace out. RDR sub, yeah, maybe. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to end the stream in like a few minutes, so yeah. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for subscribing. We're doing every single fight. Like, I just started this channel. We're doing every single UFC event from here on out. I'm going to have this channel on for years and years and years. So, subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, Imavov title shot. I'm going to go eat dinner. So, I'm going to end the stream. Peace out, guys. Thank you, Stopwatch. Thank you for tuning in, Jimmy. For a few other guys who haven't talked in the stream, thank you all for tuning in.